What's going on, guys? Merry Christmas and Happy New Year and all of that makes everyone feel warm and fuzzy this time of year. Today, oh yeah, that hitch is messed up. Yeah, the bag is.
It's like you said, everybody says.
Yeah, they just
are amazing, and then that airbag blows out or some shit.
So,
that could just be the valve. We need to check it.
Oh yeah. So we're taking it back a little bit today on the YouTube channel. We're gonna go buy some shit. Or we're gonna go look at some stuff, but you know how it goes when we go look at stuff.
No, we don't look at things very often.
Yeah.
We normally just buy them.
Yeah. So
don't go up too far. I think that's it.
We're going to look at what could possibly be the SEMA 2024 project, correct? Possibly, or maybe 2025. It's an upcoming SEMA project. Maybe.
Yeah. Hey, and that sounds crazy, and I understand that it sounds stupid, and I'm trying to put together in my head before I say the reason we're going to get it right now.
Yeah.
Is because what this is, I have certain things that I look for just non-stop.
All the time.
All the time. Certain cars, you know, like, and I'm non-stop looking for the right one. Is this the right one? We don't know.
Yep.
It might be, but if it is, then and it's cheap enough that it's worth holding on to until. Pick up them gloves.
Well, them gloves come from?
I don't know. They look brand new though.
Yeah.
But it's worth holding on to until it's time to build. Aiden, would you go in there and look around and see if I got a hat? There's possibly one in the street trailer. If the thing doesn't have a lot of rust on it, if I don't care running, driving, that doesn't mean anything to me. The dude acts like it'll run, but
it can't drive it, it's got flat tires.
Yeah, it's kind of frustrating. I asked the dude, if I bring a battery, you think it'll drive up on the trailer? And he goes, no, it's got flat tires. So I'm not concerned with that. We're really not concerned with any of it except for rust.
It's got to have good bones.
It's got, well, I don't even care about bones.
Got to have good
It's got to have good skin.
Yep.
Because the bones,
with
what we're going to do with this thing, I don't even care if the frame's good.
Yeah.
It looks like it is though, but we're right in the middle of moving, guys. We still need to do a walk around of the shop. I do still have a big boot on my foot.
Y'all will remember the hammer toe, it got rectified.
I don't know. It just looks like
they should have chopped it off at the ankle. That's what they should have done by looking at it.
Yeah, it looks like Frankenstein chopped it all up, and it looks horrible. But yeah. I'm dealing with it. I got a boot right now to where I feel like I can walk anywhere, and this is my 4x4 boot right here. But we still got to get out and do things. We've moved so much stuff. There's not much left here at the shop. We're transitioning, and it's a tough time to transition because it's Christmas and people are off. Some people are, out of town. We went up to Angel Fire for 2-3 days. Yep. Got to drive my Wagoneer while I was up there.
Did you?
Yeah.
Nice.
So,
is that thing still cool?
It is. Yeah. It is. Well, with this big boot, it was kind of tough, because I was hitting the brake and the throttle at the same time. Yeah. So I sat in the back seat and let Aiden drive, and then critiqued his driving a little bit.
Yep. Told him what he was doing wrong
because he can't drive. So, speaking of can't drive, here comes my wife. Something smells odd, huh? What is it? Is it your ass burning on the seat? No. How do all the gauges look?
They look fine. I washed them all the way here.
The gauges and everything look fine?
Yeah, no, I washed them.
You can't sell it like that.
Just to know maybe it smells or something.
Woo! Man, what you listening to? Listen to a little Lionel Richie in here, huh?
Darius Rucker.
No, the Lionel Richie part's good. The Darius Rucker part ruined it.
Okay.
Oh, wow, this thing got a cold air intake on it.
Yeah, she was pretty upset about that. That's the only thing that's not stock. I can't wear that. Let me think. Just for Jake to see this. Is this the one you were wearing? That's mine. Oh, this is yours. Jake already sent me messages because he saw you wearing that hat.
So what's going on here? Oh, I do smell something. It smells like burnt toast.
I kept thinking maybe it was a car in front of me, but then it never left.
I smell it.
I just didn't know maybe.
I don't think it's anything of importance.
Now, I feel like it's set for a little while and there's some new dust or something burning off. It's pretty nasty. Once the Brodozer's done though, we will be selling this.
A lot of people
it's really
ask
nice.
about the Brodozer.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, just like I knew
can,
they would.
Hey, we're gonna be up in Edmond. We can stop and see it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, people want to know about it. Is it for sale? Is it Swanstrom's old truck?
Swanstrom's old truck.
Yeah.
Really?
There's a lot of questions. Is it for sale?
Okay.
It is not. Erin thinks that she needs it.
The Denali will be for sale. Super nice truck. Low mileage considering the year. 6.2 all-wheel drive.
I was gonna say, well, it's got 108,000, but really nothing wrong with it. She just hit the.
Yeah, she hits things.
Well, it's the new house and 111. Man, running all over town.
May as well take this thing to the crusher.
Did you smell that though?
Oh yeah, no, I smelt it. It's fine.
Yeah, it's not a problem.
It's probably just sawdust.
Okay,
Probably corn.
we're gonna go.
It's gonna start popping.
Yeah.
We're gonna go look at this thing. Okay,
Okay, so trailer's all hooked up. Yep, better turn Lenny off. Trailer's all hooked up, and we are headed north to go look at this new project.
Yes. Let me see where we're going. It's not far from here.
This trailer rides like shit.
I know. It's been sitting for too long.
Man,
It's been. That's
got
telling us
spots
that
on the tire. Yeah, we ain't done this
We
enough.
haven't done anything. Yeah, we're only 35 minutes away. So, anyway, so I look for things, certain things. There's certain things that I nonstop look for on Marketplace, or what's the old I can't even think of it. I'm so young.
Craigslist.
Yeah, that's right, Craigslist.
I mean, you're slowly checking stuff off of that list though, of stuff you need to look for.
I know. Oh yeah, no, I am for sure,
Yeah.
for sure. But this is even like, let's just use a K5 as an example.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need a K5.
You still
But
look
I
for
still
them.
look for them. Like literally, I just got a 73 K5 full top, you know,
Yeah.
and anybody that remembers, we made a post talking about we need one. How many, what was that? That had to have been a year and a half, maybe even 2 years ago.
It was
we made that
a
post.
while ago.
Okay, I literally just found one a month ago.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I have certain things that I nonstop look for, and either for me to flip or to knock off of my bucket list.
Yeah.
The K5 is a bucket list. What we're going to look at, it doesn't matter. They're going to see it, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't want anybody to know what I plan on building for SEMA in a couple of years.
Okay, I got you.
But it doesn't matter now. There's no way around it. We're going to look at a Wagoneer. Anybody that knows, has been following us for very long, knows that I have a Wagoneer. I have a...
You had like 5 of them at one point.
Oh, he sounds just like my brother. He goes, why don't you just use one of the 4 that you got? I've got one.
Well, you didn't have one like this though.
No, this is an old one.
You definitely had 3 at one time.
One was a parts vehicle. One is the one that I fixed up that I'll never sell.
Yeah.
And then one was, I feel like I could flip this thing pretty easy and make some money. I did not.
Yeah.
My QA1 guy. He said, "Ha, I'll check the budget." I feel like that was a joke.
Yeah.
I'm serious. So, a Wagoneer is something that I've wanted to do for a long time. I've wanted to build. Nobody's done it. I've seen a couple people that have bagged them, but we're talking kilo with the body of a Wagoneer.
Like full chassis.
Full chassis.
Yeah.
Go to Jake and tell him I need this chassis built.
Yeah.
Lay the rockers on the concrete, build.
Yeah, for those of you that may be new here or not know what we're talking about, Kilo is not there. That's Kilo. So
Kilo is my first ever SEMA build.
Yeah.
And it's the one thing that we've taken to SEMA that I sold. Everything else I still have.
Yeah. So
I
it was
don't even know why I sold it.
72. Oh, we needed money at the time. We were trying to go MPK racing.
We were trying to go
get together
MPK
all the
racing.
money that we could.
Yes, we were trying to build a spare motor for
Yep.
MPK.
Yep.
And I needed the money. So, you know, sometimes some things have top tier priority,
Mm-hmm.
which, believe it or not, guys, our MPK stuff does.
Yep.
even more this year. We can talk about that later.
Yeah.
But going and getting vehicles like this is
the fun stuff.
This is my love. This is what I like doing.
Yeah.
Possibly even more than racing. I mean, probably not more than getting in the car and letting go of the button, but the whole process of racing, probably more.
The racing part of it is a lot of work.
Racing part is a lot of work. The letting off the button, that's the fun part. You know, so all the blood, sweat, tears, money, all that stuff that we put into these racing programs is for that 3.5-4 seconds that we get to let off the button. That's what it's all for. So this is the fun stuff that takes me back to whenever I was a kid, and it's getting harder and harder to do, is the load up, go look at something. I really enjoy seeing if I can get it running, and then after that, driving it. You know, that's what I love. And a lot of times I'll fix some of these cars up, and then once I get them fixed up, I don't want them anymore.
Yeah.
It's a shame that's part of the reason that I got rid of Kilo so easily. I had other things that I could have sold, but Kilo was finished, and I was afraid that I would tear it up.
Yeah. So eventually, once stuff sits there long enough, you're like, man, I need to drive this. And then you drive it, and then some asshole bangs into it, or
yeah, like me and Abe's been talking about getting the Scout out.
God, that Scout's so cool.
So
he needs to learn how to drive that deal and drive it.
That's why I try to tell him.
I'd drive that thing more than anything else.
I said, man, too bad you can't drive a standard, or you can take it to school. But he'd crawl all over every car in the parking lot if his foot slipped off the
because that thing ain't stopping with the brake.
No, no. And them brakes ain't gonna do nothing to that torque.
No. No.
He said he could drive.
Yeah, I think it was your idea. I've been telling him that, but I've been telling you, let's get the Scout out so I can learn to drive it.
Learn to drive with the Jeep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
It's the same thing. Learn to drive with that Jeep.
3-speed.
It doesn't matter. Just a couple more gears.
Yep.
You know, drive a standard?
I can drive
Dog?
I can drive a standard.
You can?
Yeah. Dog can drive anything.
That's right.
You can drive anything?
Let's give him a 3 on the tree and see what.
Well, we don't have the van anymore, so we don't have the 3 on the tree.
Yeah, the van was cool. So we, you know, when we first started our YouTube deal, this is what we did a lot. We'd go, we'd look at things, bring them home, or get them running there, whatever. And but this year, like, we literally raced from January until the end of November.
Yes.
I mean, we did not get one single break this year. This is the first break we've had. The break we did have in July, we filmed a whole other TV show.
Yes.
So.
And the last thing we bought, which was the 73 K5, we were so busy, we didn't even go get it. Well, I have a driver that I sent to go get the K5.
The K5 and the Ford. We would have normally went and got the Ford too. The truck. The F-150.
Yeah. You know, and Aaron's Brodozer.
Yeah.
We didn't go buy none of those. We've got a driver that every once in a while, guys, I will send to go and do things whenever I don't have time. And certain things like the K5, for instance, I thought, if I don't send somebody right now to go get this, it's going to be gone. Somebody else is going to buy it, and it would have been, no doubt. Just like this Wagoneer that we're going to look at. Unless we get there and the thing's just a rust bucket, then we're loading it up. It's because we don't have to have the thing right now. If it's nice, floor pans are good, all that stuff, then we're going to load it up, and then it will just sit at my house until we get ready to do something with it. So we really, I've got my sights on finishing up the wagon that we've had for 5 years for SEMA this next year.
Yes, it's been a minute. The 76 wagon, the green wagon that we got a few years ago.
That we want to build for SEMA this year.
There's progress being made on it.
Things are coming together on it. I hollered at Jake out at Fat Fabs, and he is doing the monster C-notch and all that stuff in the back of it for me. There's certain things, guys, that we don't hands-on everything. We hands-on a lot. But, of course, it's like we don't build our own transmissions. You know why? Because we know people. Because they're aliens inside, first off. And we know other people who are better at it. Yep. So it's one thing that I enjoy building a lot myself, but I also don't judge somebody else for not building their stuff.
No.
I'm not the guy, and I'm probably going to upset a lot of people by saying this, but I'm not the guy that wears shirts that say "built, not bought" and stickers and shit on the back of my truck that say "built and not bought." I'm not a hater.
Nope.
If you have more money than you have time, and you want somebody else who builds something for a living, and it's going to be really nice, and you just go buy it, so be it.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Everybody can't be a builder. So there's certain things, we know our limits. Transmissions are our limit.
Absolutely.
We don't even tear into a transmission. We just say,
Nope.
this thing's fucked.
Yeah, this one doesn't work.
This one
Get it out.
does not work. Let's find somebody who knows magic and can fix this,
Yep.
because we don't deal with them. And I know there's a lot of people out there, you're the special people that can build a transmission, and you're going, oh, it's not that hard.
Yep.
I get it. Engines aren't that hard either, but there's some people that can't build them. So the whole built not bought, I'm missed on that deal. So I don't know. I don't remember any times. I'm sure I've said it. At least I built my car. I've probably said that before. You know what I mean? But whatever. Doesn't matter.
Don't judge anyone either way.
Yes. So with that being said, Jake out at Fat Fabs, they're the best. Like,
Yes, they are.
They fucks with airbags.
Yep.
And they fucks with C-notch and monster notches, and they know how to lay things on the ground. Whenever they built the frame for Kilo, it was a masterpiece.
Yep.
You know, and that's what he does. That's
Yep.
what he and his team, who has grown, like, he's got a lot of employees out there at Fat Fabs nowadays.
So when we first met them and they first did Kilo, well, actually the first thing they worked on for you was your dually.
Two of them. Yeah, there was two of them.
There was two of them, and it was in his garage behind his house.
Yes.
So now they have a huge shop, tons
Lots
of
of employees. Yep.
CNC cutters everywhere, welders. I mean, they're
And
always
if you
working
go
on about
to a
10
car
vehicles
show,
in there.
yeah, if you go to a car show, there's got to be at least a third of the cars there have had something that they've done. You
Yep.
know, like they're even shipping out chassis nowadays.
Yep.
Like
they have kits. You can get on their website and you can order a kit for a C10 or a OBS or
unfortunately, everything that we build is not.
right.
You can't cookie cutter type that kind of stuff.
Right.
You know, Kilo was one of the first frames that he built for that. After that, they started
Yep.
putting them out. You know, like
they have some hanging
like an
from
assembly
their
line.
They have some hanging from their rafters. Like you can, if you call and order one, they'll get it down. And
I actually believe that he has a couple of people now. I could be wrong, but I think he's got a couple of people that just mass produce certain things.
I think you're
just
right.
non-stop. Like the A-arms that they built for Kilo were amazing.
Yep.
The wagon is going to have all QA1 stuff on it because QA1 fucks with donks.
Right.
So this donk, he is going to lay the back out on airbags. The front is going to be you know, but it's going to be airbags.
but not, you know, right? Front will be bagged too. It just won't lay out in front.
Yes. No, I don't need the front to lay out. It would probably have to go almost up into the top fender for that car to lay out anyways,
Yeah.
especially on some 26s, and there's no sense in that.
Yeah.
So, but unfortunately, we build things that are a little bit different than a lot of other people. So, the wagon's going to come this year. We're starting to get everything in place for it.
Man, it's going to be cool. I can't wait.
And it's going to be cool. So, back to
Around the
the
world.
whole other project that we're going to get. I don't want somebody to buy it before I get there. That way, if it's worth it, it's worth sitting for a little while.
Yep.
I've seen a couple of things on the internet about people who've bagged Wagoneers, but I think most of them are all photoshopped.
Oh, really?
I don't think that there's any that are really not like what we're going to do to it.
Yeah.
There's probably a couple people who have bagged them, but
Not full chassis laying rocker.
no. Because laying rocker on a 4-door is pretty tough.
Yeah, because
You
of
gotta get into
the rear fender,
into
the rear doors or
the
whatever.
door jams.
Yeah. Which is kind of what they're into on the wagon a little bit, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. I told them, don't cut the door jambs out. And he's like, oh, door jambs don't stop us. I said, okay. So
Yeah.
I wasn't really going to go that extensive into it, but here we are.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
we do have a few projects going on. We don't really have time to do them all. We've got Aiden's Chevelle. We've got my F-150. We've got Aiden's truck that we won't take us that long to do. So we can probably get it done. We got Aaron's Brodozer, which anybody who saw it was crashed. Monkey has it right now up at full pull diesel, and he is swapping the frame out.
That sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah. It was, I took it to a couple different frame machines, and everybody said no.
No, we will not do this.
No, we will not. And then they were like, oh, you're going to put your wife in this when you get done with it? Try to make me feel bad.
Yeah, yeah, like a real piece of shit.
Yeah, yeah. So come to find out, you can buy a full frame for a 2019 F-250 for $4,000.
Doesn't seem bad.
Man, that's kind of what I thought. I was like, for $4,000? Yeah, I mean,
But then you
what was
gotta
they
pay
gonna charge
someone
me?
to swap it.
Yeah, but then you gotta, unless you got plenty of time.
Yeah.
Monkey's had it for like a week, and the old frame's already out, and all of the suspension is already on the new chassis. And after we look at this Wagoneer today, we may swing by there, because
I'd like to see it.
they're both in Guthrie.
Perfect.
Sort of.
Sort of. I mean, basically. It's basically Kansas up here anyways.
Yes, yes. So once you go north of Oklahoma City,
Yeah.
once you get north of Northwest Expressway, you're headed to Kansas.
You know,
So, and it smells like dog food.
it does smell like dog food up here. We're going through dog food central right now, actually.
What other projects do we got besides Dad is about to paint the MPK car?
White? No.
Ah, no, it's gonna be black.
It'd be a lot cooler if it was white.
I know,
Literally and figuratively.
I understand. I just don't know if I could. I don't know if I could pull the trigger on it.
Really?
I would love it white. I would
Man,
love it
I bet
white.
your dad could just pour that white paint in there and pull that trigger.
Yeah. What do you think, Dalton?
White's the coolest.
Should we put it up to a vote to the viewers?
No, no, because I'd get outvoted.
Yeah, no doubt.
I'm a big. I like black.
There you go. Dalton's on my side.
Yeah.
Just because it's going black.
Where you at with your car, Dalton? What's the next step on your car?
Bigger Pro Charger nuts.
Yeah?
Bigger Pro Charger.
Right
already.
on. That's how it goes.
I forgot that they don't have the 5.7 in Dalton's car anymore. They got
It's
the
just the
5.3.
5.3, yeah.
So, but you say just the 5.3. That's a stronger block than the 5.7. I 100% believe that the bigger Pro Charger, because I tried to talk them out of the bigger Pro Charger, and then they were like, why? And I was like, that 5.7 ain't gonna handle it. I forgot they already blew that 5.7 up and then put a 5.3 in it.
Yo.
Get an F1X.
F1X on that thing.
Hell, even hell, you could put an F1A 94 on that deal.
And it would make way more than what it does now. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, what are you looking for, Dalton? Are you wanting an F1X like what the 55 had on it? What we're putting on Aiden's?
Yeah, it seems to be.
I don't make 1100.
It seems to be like perfect.
I don't make 1100, man, and they seem pretty bulletproof. That's exactly what we're putting in Aiden's.
Yep.
My car making 1100 is way different than Dalton's car making 1100.
Why?
Because Dalton's got a lot less pounds than I do.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like his car is more of a race car than what yours is.
On the street, Dalton's car, with how light it is, not making that much power, still goes pretty fast.
I watched the
Dalton's car's
video.
fast.
I watched the video of them at him the other day again. When I was working on my truck, I had it on the TV.
And you could just see that car just.
Yeah,
it just
his
started
car
rolling.
gets it, man.
Yeah,
it gets out of the hole good. It was impressive.
Yeah.
It was cool to see.
Yep.
And then I forgot that we had in-car or out-car, you know, a GoPro on the outside of the man van when Aiden raced that Chevelle. Dude, it was so close at the end.
Oh, really? I haven't seen it.
You really? Yeah.
I got
It was
my
a good
finish
one.
line video, and it's pretty close.
Yeah.
It was so, like, you know, Chevelle got out on him, and then here come the man van, and dude, like, if it had been another 10 feet, he'd have went around him.
That's what I'm
If I had the nice,
Have we talked about getting rid of the man van?
We
do
have
not
not.
own the man van anymore.
We have
just to
not.
let everybody know.
We will have a video. It'll either come out before this one or shortly after this one. But
Of what?
Of the man getting rid of the man van and what replaced it. So if they
we haven't
follow
really filmed
us,
that yet.
well, we filmed it. You know, they were loading up the man van.
Oh, you filmed all that?
Yeah. Man, you were on them good pain meds.
Oh, yeah, no, I was messed up. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, no, we filmed that. You even talked in it.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I don't remember.
Yep. So that video will come out soon. Those of you that follow us on Facebook, we haven't posted on Facebook, but our detail guy has, so you've probably seen it. Those of you that haven't will see it soon.
It was one of those things that I didn't really care. Like, I've got a couple of my bucket list cars recently, you know. It's been a year. It was a year ago at PRI when I got the T-Type.
Yep.
And then since then, I got the Typhoon. And now I've gotten the TTA.
Yep.
So, it's crazy, but 3 V6 turbos
Yeah.
were on my bucket list.
And boom.
How crazy is that?
It's pretty cool.
So basically now, the only thing that's on my bucket list, and I've got one saved on
Oh, do you?
yeah, they don't come up very much.
What is it?
The
Oh,
white 454
yeah.
SS truck.
Oh man.
You got to pay for that rig though.
It's got 109,000 miles on it. Dude wants 46,000.
Holy shit.
But
But it's white.
find me another one.
Yeah.
Like literally, it's the only one for sale right now.
Man. You know, so I don't know. Lots of projects coming up. We're obviously not going to get them all done before we have to head to Australia. But have you realized by the time we get back from Australia and when they mention the MPK may start, we're still going to have another month off? You think they're going to try to make us film a 405 show, or are we going to get that month off?
I don't know, but at some point, something that has got to happen is the 55's all said and done, guys. It's
Yeah, we
amazing.
need to show them that too.
It is amazing. We have not done a walk around or done anything of it, but there will be a dyno video coming up soon. Best case scenario, what we need to happen is we need to get the Ford where we need it with the Pro Charger or with the blower on it.
3.8 Whipple, bad boy.
We're gonna put the Whipple on it. We're gonna put the Aeromotive fuel system on it. That's it, right?
I think
that's all you got. That's all you got to do to these Fords, guys.
That's
it.
incredible.
That is the.
Obviously, the transmission came back from Brett. It's built. The engine is being built at Texas Speed currently.
We're not going to worry about that. The only other thing that we got to do is I wouldn't mind putting the transmission in it.
Yeah.
Beforehand.
Before we smoke that stock one.
Before we smoke the stock one. We're probably only going to make 1,100.
1,000, 1,100 is a nice round
1,000, 1,100
I mean,
for now.
a real deal between 1,000 and 1,100 horsepower in that truck will run 8s. You realize that, right? Like it will go 8s as like with that. It's fucking crazy. It's insane.
So we are going to, at some point, we'll have to put a rear end in it.
Yes.
At least a
locker,
some sort of locker,
Posy locker, whatever.
So we need to do that. We need to put the fuel system in it. We need to put the transmission in it. But I need to talk to Suncoast to get a converter. I haven't even talked to them yet.
They are the masters at the 10R80 or whatever that thing's got in it.
So I talked to Brett at Real Street, and I asked him, did you see the video of his car?
I have not seen a video, but I've seen pictures. And
Did you see what it made on the dyno?
like 2,600 or something crazy.
2,600 on a stock block Coyote.
It's insane.
So, guess who built that transmission?
He did.
He did.
Yeah.
He knows magic. So, we got the transmission built by Brett. He's got the green Mustang out there, Coyote Mustang. It's fucking fast. It's out of control.
Yep.
We need the converter. Other than that, we're going to just put the blower on the stock motor for now and just not turn it that hard.
Yep.
So, ideal would be to get that done and then take it and the 55 down to Fuel Tech and get them both tuned.
So, kind of the plan is to get Fuel Tech on the Ford as well, right? To control the motor side of it?
Somebody needs to wire that thing up while we're down there, yes.
Yes.
And it all wired up. Yes, all it's going to do is manage the
fuel and the timing, and then the
fuel,
stock
timing,
ECU will still do the transmission.
Stock ECU will do the transmission, and then we'll be able to use everything that we love off the Fuel Tech to control the motor.
What are you doing there, big fella?
What happened?
He fucking ripped it over into the other lane.
We'll be able to use everything that we love off of the Fuel Tech. If I would have known that at first.
Oh, I know. It'd probably have a different.
But it's still the whole transmission thing with the two-step and the build and the boost,
Yep.
and that's the reason we didn't go turbo.
Yep.
We went Pro Charger for.
Yeah.
We went Whipple for the right now power.
I mean, foot to the floor.
Foot to the floor. It's gonna
1100
make
horsepower.
I mean, we want it to make 1400. It's
Yes.
gonna make 1400.
Yes.
With an all-wheel drive, maybe
Man.
do a little bit of timing out of the hole.
I
back in.
I love turbos. I do. I'm glad we did it on the 55. But man, for stuff like that truck and my truck and stuff you just want to drive around and want instant power, I think the blower stuff's where it's at, honestly.
Yeah.
Just boom, power.
Foot to the floor, all the power.
Yep.
It would be nice to take those down there at the same time and get those done. We'll at least get the 55 videoed on the dyno and go from there.
Yep.
But we got a whole lot to do in a short amount of time.
Yeah, we got legitimately probably a little over a month at this point to do what we want to do. So we're gonna have to leave for Australia in the middle of February, probably.
Yeah. And we still gotta finish moving,
Yeah.
which we do not have anything set up in the new shop.
Nothing.
Like nothing.
Right now, the trucks and trailers are parked inside with pretty much everything in there.
So tomorrow we'll get Aiden and all his buddies, or whichever buddies want to make some money, I
Yeah.
guess. But it's still going.
Yeah.
Should
Got
make
him messed.
like a rock commercial out of that deal, huh?
Got him fucked up. You think he's gonna have $1,000 truck payment on a new truck?
Yeah, do the same thing this one does.
Yeah. What do I need a new truck for? This one still runs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn. All right, so we're about 5 minutes away from this new project, so we'll cut the camera back on whenever we get there. Let y'all see what we're looking at here.
The guy literally just now said, "Gonna run up the road and grab a bite to eat." How close are you? 3 minutes. Places like this, you never know.
I mean, he might have some other stuff.
That's what I'm saying.
Man, look at that truck.
But oh yeah, look at that thing. Has been back there for a minute.
Oh yeah, the frame's all bent and stuff.
Oh, look, that's him.
That is him. We should probably make sure with this guy that he's cool with being videoed.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so here she is.
Look at that
It's got one of the old hubcaps on it that you're wanting.
Yes. Yes. That's what I'm talking about.
All right, so what are we looking at here?
It's a 72 Wagoneer, man, and you know.
That rocker a little bit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's gone.
I didn't see that.
Yeah. As long as, I mean, you're not gonna find one that is got no.
No,
rust, you
I
know
mean,
what I mean? Like,
this thing's 50 years old.
but I can also do small things to help Dad out a little bit. You
Right.
know? Like.
I feel like he should be here if he cared about it.
All of this stuff right here is really. Hey, what are y'all doing? Y'all looking at the El Camino, huh? You know, as long as the stuff that's really hard isn't all torn
I mean,
up, you
the
know,
roof rack is there.
windshield-
You know that thing's hard to find.
Yeah, windshield. You know, like all around the windshield trim. I don't want Dad to have to replace any of this. type of
Like he
stuff.
did on the wagon. Remember he had to replace all the stuff on the wagon?
We should have found a better wagon to start with.
What was the
but
only one we
it's-
found?
It's done, you know? Can I pop the hood? Oh, let me see. It's just like my new one.
Yep.
Got one for both of them. Man, it doesn't look bad. I mean, obviously the rockers are,
Yeah.
you know.
What's the floor pans look like?
Man, the floor pans look pretty solid. At least right there they are. Oh, this old boot, man, makes it hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was riding brothers of mine's dad's car,
Yeah?
and he was set out here for a long time. He just walk up, put the key in, it always just fired right up.
Yeah. These things are really cool, man.
Right in the structure.
Damn, see that hubcap back there? Another one.
Oh yeah.
And an old newspaper, I wonder what Navy is.
I don't know. Get it out. Look at it.
Right now?
Yeah.
I don't know what we buy it.
Oh, it's out of the back door.
Put a guess on. Hey, put a guess before you see it.
Yeah. What do you think? I'm gonna say August 17th, 1999.
Your guess is day?
Yeah.
On what? This newspaper?
I don't know. I'll go.
Year's fine. Just guess a year.
Just guess a year.
80.
No, year. Guess a year. You can't say 80s and win.
Okay. 88.
What is it?
I figured the dash was metal. It's not. And it's not all broke. This is
Oh,
not
it's
metal.
not. Holy crap.
You was,
Dude, it's nice, but the carpet is wet, is what I'm scared about.
Wow. What's that?
I said it's nice, but the carpet is wet, is what I'm scared about. Like, I'm afraid
So
that...
we need to get it out of there soon.
Yeah. Look at all this.
No map.
Look at that.
Wow. Is that the owner's manual?
It is.
Holy crap.
I mean, obviously, it's gonna have some rust. As long as the door jambs and everything are okay,
They seem to
I'm
be.
not gonna worry about it too much. A lot of these door jambs look just like the old Broncos and stuff, and they'll start rusting
yeah.
right here.
Yeah.
And once those are rusted,
It's done.
it's not. Well, it could be fixed, but it ain't something I want to deal with.
Right.
This whole window work. I'd like to look back here.
Oh man, that's cool. What else do we have that's like that? Oh, that
The
K5.
K5.
Yeah.
brand
Hey,
new
look at these
2000
jams.
Wagoneer panel. 12 grand.
Oh yeah.
See the whole car, it's all wet.
Yeah.
It would do it justice to get this out of here and just let all this dry. See how wet that is?
Yeah.
But man, it still don't look bad.
It's set inside most of its life.
That right there is real
This is all
close.
one big wooden shop. My
Yeah.
brother he just let it go to hell. And it was set in there. I had to move it out here about a year ago, a couple months, to start this.
Yeah.
Build it.
What's all that control right there?
I don't know, it goes over to the fuel. Oh, that's
Oh.
just I don't know, I don't know what that is. It's got these wires right here.
Yeah.
Let's look like it.
Something to do
Feel
with
like
the winch
it might be. They got a winch.
on the front.
Yeah, but that's on the front. I don't know. It's not bad though.
No, like,
it
that
doesn't
looks-
look like any of this right here.
Airline.
Yeah, it does. It feels just like airlines. This right here depends on. Let me see.
Yeah.
See, I'm not scared of all this. I see all this is like it's starting to,
Yeah.
but it's not like it's through. As long as, yeah, I'm all right with it, man. Let me look at these two door jams over here, make sure they're not all just trashed up. But I say if we get it home, we pull all this carpet out,
And
let it
let it-
dry out,
Yep.
and then put a cover on it, you know, for the next 2 years or so.
Yeah.
Oh, you can roll that back up. And everything is here, which means a lot. The one chrome piece that's missing over on the other side's right there.
Oh, nice.
I had a guy wondered if I would sell
Just the chrome? Yeah. I'll bet.
Yeah.
I'll bet.
I said, well, yeah, sure, $3,000.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, but that's the problem with you know, buying one of these is you can't find all this stuff. This right here,
Yeah.
stuff like this is what makes this thing worth it. I will put this back on it after I restore it, you know? Looks like it was gold factory.
Yep.
Probably spend, you know, a day or two and get it running.
Probably.
I got a winch, so we should be all right. Man, I say, what would they need to winch that out for? That thing's huge.
You wrench that up a riverbank.
Jesus. Man, that make the nose weight real heavy, don't it? See, this right here. This is the nightmare that we'll run into.
Yep.
It's finding a replacement for all this stuff. Probably just have to have somebody fix all this.
Yep. But like this, like the most of the trim is in really good shape.
Well,
on it.
a lot of it can also be fixed.
Yeah.
You know? But man, it's really not. It's not in bad shape.
Don't bend that hood.
I know. I'm trying to push in.
A little bit back and forth.
Yep. Well, I don't know if this actually closes. Do we need to? Oh yeah, no, it closed.
You got the
Okay.
old
I was worried we was gonna
ram
have to put it on there backwards if it didn't have a latch.
there. All right, load her up.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. That'll work. All right, Dalton, I'm gonna get this off. If not, we're gonna have to see if we can get this all the way up to the front.
They should be long enough.
The jumper cables?
Yeah.
I would assume.
We got those for the Big Pete.
Yes, it should be long enough.
It may serve us better to have the tractor hooked onto it too to help drag it, to take some load off of this, to at least start dragging it. I mean, if they're both working together.
Yeah, tractor ain't good enough. No. Okay. All right, pull it. Start walking it back there.
Of course the winch is going to work.
Well, yeah, this winch always works.
Except for that one time we tried to get the donk. That blue donk. Had to get the tractor down there in Houston.
Well, that was a donk.
And it was
buried.
buried. Man, that could be scary.
Yeah. I'm only standing right here because I can't stand behind that tree.
Yeah.
Ready? $4,700.
Shoo.
That's a lot of money back in '72.
It was. It was.
Top shelf, top of the line.
That's right. I've seen one of these old titles.
Is
in a
that the
long time.
original title? Like
Um,
new?
I don't think
I
so.
don't
Oh,
think-
99.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, I don't even think it would be green. if
No,
it was
it'd be,
original. It'd be old and it'd be like almost like a receipt.
Yep.
So
Does it have all the previous owners on it like they used to?
no, but it does have. Remember the old titles had the previous owner, and then just went down. This one had where you could have 3 on it, but they don't do that anymore now.
No.
Yeah, that factory price.
Mhm.
Factory price on that one, about
Yep.
$2,200.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. These things are cool, man. It looks like. Is that a handle on the back? Because that's not how I opened it. Oh no, it is not.
There's just a tag light?
Yeah. Huh. Weird.
Looks like it would be.
It does look like a handle, don't it? It is not though. Oh, you know what?
Oh, is it just
this comes up.
For
How
what?
come? I don't know why.
Oh, whenever you fold this down, does that fold out? No.
Oh, so you can drive it down?
Maybe.
Maybe. That's weird. That's weird. That might be what it's for.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't do anything. Huh. They just, at least Chevrolet, you know,
Yeah.
folded theirs over. They didn't care. Jeep said, no.
No, it's a crank.
Yeah, it's a crank for that window. It's gonna look like a crank. All right, man. We get the jumper cables off. All right, let's close the hood and roll. Man, nice to meet you. Thank you.
I appreciate it.
All right, at some point we'll do something with it.
That'll help me get my building finished.
That's right. That's right. So.
That's right. Probably just tie it to that, and then I'll just push it back from the front. Hey, because I would just go underneath it and lift it up, man, but I'm going to tear my trailer up. Yeah.
How about, hey, just fire right up.
Nothing runs like a deer.
All winter. That's what they say, right? Nothing runs like a deer. Oh, that needs to go in the trash. Except I need all the stuff off of it. Yes, definitely that stuff. I don't even know what that stuff is, but you never know. I need it.
You got your Craftsman lawnmower?
What these boys probably do.
Oh,
I
yeah.
got a Troy built. Here's a Troy built. What's yours?
It's a Husky.
A Husky? Somebody's practicing their welding on that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is what was on the side. How cool is
Oh,
that?
man, that's cool.
That was the magnet that was on the side.
Yeah. Fast professional service.
That's right. So this
Send
used
that
to
to
be
Jeremy.
so this used to be a golf rig.
Yep. Probably the local golf pro.
How's it look? Oh yeah, look, all that's gonna get cut off.
Oh, the seatbelt then?
That does not look like that goes. I don't know, it says 72.
That's it, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
How cool is that? Hey, it looks pretty good there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's got the original jack in it. Where?
Those things. Those are
a menace.
Yeah, they are.
Oh.
One of those knocked my dad out one time. Oh.
Hey, lay that seat down.
Man, it's windy up here.
It's always windy out here on top of this hill. Okay, get this carpet out too. Man, look how nice that is. I just don't know if there's any possible way we save that back seat.
I think so. But maybe. And narrow it up like the K5?
Yeah, I might have to. Sounds great. I mean, at some point in this Jeep's life, somebody said, no. Let's put the shag carpet inside.
Yep.
They went, hell yeah.
This rubber format's way too easy to clean.
Let's cover up this rubber format in my Jeep.
Yeah.
What's bad is even this stuff needs to come out because you know it's wet underneath
The rubber?
all of it.
Yeah.
This piece of carpet is heavy as shit.
From all
It's
the
so
rat
nasty.
pee.
Ugh. Yeah, just go around anything on this. Then I go around both of them. That's right, baby.
Yeah. Already putting in work.
Yep. I've cried more in the cab of that tractor than I have, you know, in years. That's where I do all my crying at.
Yeah.
Drive it off. Somebody, Dalton, you better get in it and hold the steering wheel straight. It's probably not going to matter, but you might also take it out of the park. That may not matter either.
Yeah.
Pull back. There you go. There it is. Hang on. How far did it turn over there? Something does not seem happy underneath
No.
this. Almost like it's not in neutral. Are we hitting that deal yet?
Oh, man.
Did it hit it?
Yeah.
How bad? Oh, yeah, no, hey, that is not good. Hey, turn the wheels this way. I don't feel like we're hitting it, though. Like,
Okay,
we're
maybe
barely
not.
on that
Maybe
thing.
not.
Hey, go just a little. Now, if it rips that whole front fender off, yeah, see, I don't think it's doing that.
Okay.
Good. Keep going. Oh, this one's locked up. That's why this one's locked up. Oh, no, it is not locked. Were you on the brakes? Hit the brakes. Go, Aiden.
Nope.
That doesn't matter.
Boom. There she sits.
And that's where it's gonna sit. Hey, walk around it. Make sure all the windows are up. Make sure all the doors are closed. And then we'll come up here. I'm gonna push this thing that way.
Okay.
Aiden, move that over here so that y'all can load that on this and then take it to the dumpster. And then I'm gonna push this thing back. No, unhook it.
right, so like we mentioned, 1972 Jeep Grand Wagoneer for a future project. I mean,
I hope.
at some point, that will be probably after the wagon, our next huge build.
Yes, yes. Like,
So
that's not going to be something that we lightly build. You know, I want to build. I want that thing to be nice. So that will get like everything done to it.
yeah, like full blown restoration plus.
Yes, yes.
So
You know, our type of restoration.
yeah.
It ain't gonna be stock.
No.
Ain't gonna look stock though.
No. So that that will do it for this video. Thank y'all for watching as always. It is winter time. We've got about a month and a half left to really crank out some videos. So we're gonna do as much as we can. And I don't know, guys, if you haven't already, go ahead and click the subscribe button. Give the video a like, comment, tell us what you like, what you don't like, what you want to see more of. And we'll see you on the next one, guys.